and welcome back to the D&D reading of the Player's Handbook 5e. Today's video is Paladin, which starts on page 82. Paladin. Clad in plate armor that gleams in the sunlight despite the dust and grime of long travel, a human lays down her sword and shield and places her hand on a mortally wounded man. Divine radiance shines from her hands as the man's wounds knit closed and his eyes open wide with amazement. A dwarf crouches behind an outcrop, his black cloak making him nearly invisible in the night, and watches an orc warband celebrating its recent victory. Silently, he stalks into their midst and whispers an oath, and 2 orcs are dead before they even realize he is there. Silver hair shining in a shaft of light that seems to illuminate only him, an elf laughs with exultation. His spear flashes like his eyes as he jabs again and again at a twisted giant, until at last his light overcomes its hideous darkness. Whatever their origin and their mission, paladins are united by their oaths to stand against the forces of evil. Whether sworn before a god's altar and the witness of a priest, in a sacred glade before nature spirits and fey beings, or in a moment of desperation and grief with the dead as the only witness, a paladin's oath is a powerful bond. It is a source of power that turns devout warrior into a blessed champion. The cause of righteousness. A paladin swears to uphold justice and righteousness, to stand with the good things of the world against the encroaching darkness, and to hunt the forces of evil wherever they lurk. Different paladins focus on various aspects of the cause of righteousness, but all are bound by the oaths that grant them the power to do their sacred work. Although many paladins are devoted to gods of good, a paladin's power comes as much from a commitment to justice itself as it does from a god. Paladins train for years to learn the skills of combat, mastering a variety of weapons and armor. Even so, their martial skills are secondary to the magical power they wield, the power to heal the sick and injured, to smite the wicked and the undead, and to protect the innocent and those who join them in the fight for justice. Beyond the mundane life. Almost by definition, the life of a paladin is an adventuring life. Unless a lasting injury has taken him or her away from adventuring for a time, every paladin lives on the front lines of the cosmic struggle against evil. Fighters are rare enough among the ranks of militias and armies of the world, but even fewer people can claim the true calling of a paladin. When they do receive the call, these warriors turn from their former occupations and take up the arms to fight evil. Sometimes their oaths lead them into service of the crown as leaders of elite group of knights, but even then their loyalty is first to the cause of righteousness and not to crown or country. Adventuring paladins take their work seriously. A delve into ancient ruin or dusty crypt can be a quest driven by a higher purpose than the acquisition of treasure. Evil works in dungeons and primeval forests, and even the smallest victory against it can tilt the cosmic balance away from oblivion. Creating a paladin. The most important aspect of a paladin character is the nature of his or her holy quest. Although the class features related to your oath don't appear until you reach your 3rd level, plan ahead for that choice by reading the oath descriptions at the end of the class. Are you a devoted servant of good, loyal to the gods of justice and honor, a holy knight in shining army venturing forth to smite evil? She said army instead of armor. Forget. Are you a glorious champion of the light, cherishing everything beautiful that stands against the shadow, a knight whose oath descends from traditions older than many of the gods? Or are you embittered loner, sworn to take vengeance on those who have done great evil, sent as an angel of death by the gods, or driven by your need for revenge. Appendix B lists many deities worshipped by paladins throughout the multiverse, such as Torm, Tyr, Heronius, Paladin, Kirijolf, Dol Ara, the Silver Flame, Bahamut, Athena, Re Hokriti, and Hamdal. How did you experience your call to serve as a paladin? Did you hear a whisper from an unseen god or angel while you were at prayer? Did another paladin sense the potential within you and decide to train you as a squire? Or did some terrible event, the destruction of your home perhaps, drive you to your quests? Perhaps you stumbled into a sacred grove or hidden elven enclave and found yourself called to protect all such refuges of goodness and beauty. Or you might have known from your earliest memories that the paladin's life was your calling, almost as if you had been sent into the world with that purpose stamped on your soul. As guardians against the forces of wickedness, paladins are rarely of any evil alignment. Most of them walk the paths of charity and justice. Consider how your alignment colors the way you pursue your holy quest, and the manner in which you conduct yourself before gods and mortals. Your oath and alignment might be in harmony, or your oath might represent the standards of behavior that you have not yet attained. And before we do quick build, we're going to go to the Paladin table at the top of page 83. As usual, if something doesn't change, I won't be repeating it. Level first, proficiency bonus 2. Features, divine sense, lay on hands. Level second, features, fighting style, spellcasting, divine smite. First level spell slots, 2. Level third, features, divine health, sacred oath. First level spell slots, 3. Level fourth, features, ability score improvement. Level 5th, proficiency bonus plus 3, features, extra attack. First level spell slot, 4. Second level spell slot, 2. Level 6th, features, aura of protection. Level 7th, features, sacred oath feature. Second level spell slot, 3. Level 8th, feature, ability score improvement. Level 9th, proficiency bonus plus 4. Third level spell slot, 2. Level 10th, feature, aura of courage. Level 11th, feature, improved divine smite. Third level spell slot, 3. Level 12th, feature, ability score improvement. Level 13th, proficiency bonus plus 5. Fourth tier spell slot, 1. Level 14th, feature, cleansing touch. Level 15th, feature, sacred oath feature. Fourth level spell slot, 2. Level 16th, ability score improvement. Level 17th, proficiency bonus plus 6. Fifth tier spell slot, 1. Fourth tier spell slot, 3. Sorry for doing that out of order. Level 18th, feature, aura improvements. Level 19th, ability score improvement. 5th tier spell slot, 2. And 20th level, proficiency bonus plus 6. Features, sacred oath feature. First level spell slot, 4. Second level spell slot, 3. Third level spell slot, 3. Fourth level spell slot, 3. Fifth level spell slot, 2. We move back down to the bottom of the page for quick build. You can make a paladin quickly by following these suggestions. First, strength should be your highest ability score, followed by charisma. Second, choose the noble background. Class features. As a paladin, you gain the following class features. Hit points. Hit die, 1d10 per paladin level. Hit points at first level, 10 plus your constitution modifier. Hit points at higher levels is 1d10 or 6 plus your constitution modifier per paladin level after first. Proficiencies. Armor. All armor. Shields. Weapons. Simple weapons. Martial weapons. Tools. None. Saving throws. Wisdom and charisma. Skills. Choose 2 from athletics, insight, intimidation, medicine, persuasion, and religion. Equipment. You start with the following equipment in addition to the equipment granted to you by your background. A martial weapon and shield, or B, 2 martial weapons. A, 5 javelins, or B, any simple melee weapon. A priest's pack, or B, an explorer's pack. Chain mail and a holy symbol. Divine sense. The presence of strong evil registers on your senses like a noxious odor, and powerful good rings like heavenly music in your ear. As an action, you can open your awareness to detect such forces. Until the end of your next turn, you know the location of any celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet of you that is not behind total coverage. You know the type, celestial, fiend, or undead, of any being whose presence you sense, but not its identity. The vampire Count Strahd von Varoch, for instance. Within the same radius, you can also detect the presence of any place or object that has been consecrated or desecrated, as with the Hollow spell. You can use this feature the number of times equal to 1 plus your charisma modifier. When you finish a long rest, you regain all expended uses. Lay on hands. Your blessed touch can heal wounds. You have a pool of healing power that replenishes when you take a long rest. With that pool, you can restore a total number of hit points equal to your paladin level times 5. As an action, you can touch a creature and draw power from the pool to restore a number of hit points to that creature up to the maximum amount remaining in your pool. Alternatively, you can expend 5 hit points from your pool of healing to cure the target of one disease or neutralize one poison affecting it. You can cure multiple diseases and neutralize multiple poisons with a single use of Lay on Hands, expending hit points separately for each one. This feature has no effect on undead and constructs. Fighting style. At second level, you adopt a style of fighting as your specialty. You can choose one of the following options. You can't take a fight style option more than once, even if you later get to choose again. Defense. While you are wearing armor, you gain +1 to AC. Dueling. When you are wielding a melee weapon in one hand and no other weapons, you gain +2 bonus to damage rolls with that weapon. Great weapon fighting. When you roll a 1 or a 2 on a damage die for an attack you make with a melee weapon that you are wielding with 2 hands, you can re-roll the die and must use the new number roll. The weapon must have the two-handed or versatile property for you to gain this benefit. Protection. When a creature you can see attacks a target other than you and is within 5 feet of you, you can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll. You must be wielding a shield. Spellcasting. By second level, you have learned to draw on divine magic through meditation and prayer to cast spells as a cleric does. See Chapter 10 for the general rules of spellcasting and Chapter 11 for this Paladin spell list. Preparing and casting spells. The Paladin table shows how many spell slots you have to cast your Paladin spells. You cast one of your Paladin spells at first level or higher, you must expend a slot of the spell's level or higher. You regain all expended spell slots when you finish a long rest. You prepare the list of Paladin spells that are available for you to cast choosing from the Paladin spell list. When you do so, choose the number of Paladin spells equal to your Charisma modifier plus half of your Paladin level rounded down, minimum of 1 spell. The spells must be of a level which you have spell slots. For example, if you are a 5th level Paladin, you will have 4 first level and 2 second level spell slots. With a charisma of 14, your list of prepared spells can include 4 spells of first or second level in any combination. If you prepare the first level spell Cure Wounds, you can cast it as a first or second level spell slot, using a first or level spell. You can cast it using a first or second level spell slot. Casting the spell doesn't remove it from your list of prepared spells. You can change your list of prepared spells when you finish a long rest. Preparing a new list of Paladin spells requires time spent in prayer and meditation, at least 1 minute per spell level for each spell on your list. Spell casting ability. Charisma is your spellcasting ability for your Paladin spells. Since the power derives from the strength of your conviction, use your Charisma whenever a spell refers to your spellcasting ability. In addition, you use your Charisma modifier when setting the saving throw DC for a Paladin spell you cast when making an attack roll with one. Spell save DC equals 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your Charisma modifier. Spell attack modifier. Your proficiency bonus plus your Charisma modifier. Spellcasting focus. You use a holy symbol, see Chapter 5 Equipment, as a spellcasting focus for your Paladin spells. Divine Smite. Starting at 2nd level, when you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack, you can expend 1 spell slot to deal radiant damage to the target in addition to the weapon's damage. The extra damage is 2d8 for a 1st level spell slot, plus 1d8 for each spell level higher than that. First, to a maximum of 5d8. The damage increases by 1d8 if the target is undead or a fiend, to a maximum of 6d8. Divine Health. By 3rd level, the divine magic flowing through you makes you immune to disease. Sacred Oath. When you reach 3rd level, you swear the oath that binds you as a paladin forever. Up to this time, you have been in a preparatory stage, committed to the path but not yet sworn to it. Now you choose the Oath of Devotion, the Oath of the Ancients, or the Oath of Vengeance, all detailed at the end of the class description. Also the 2nd video. Your choice grants you features at the 3rd level and again at 7th, 15th, and 20th level. Those features include Oath spells and the Channel Divinity feature. Oath spells. Each oath has a list of associated spells. You gain access to these spells at the levels specified in the oath description. Once you gain access to an oath spell, you always have it prepared. Oath spells don't count against the number of spells you can prepare each day. If you gain an oath spell that doesn't appear on the Paladin spell list, the spell is nonetheless a Paladin spell for you. Channel Divinity. Your oath allows you to channel divine energy to fuel magical effects. Each Channel Divinity option provided by your oath explains how to use it. When you use your Channel Divinity, you choose which option to use. You must then finish a short or long rest to use your Channel Divinity again. Some Channel Divinity effects require saving throws. When you use such an effect from this class, the DC equals your Paladin spell save DC. So 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your charisma modifier. Ability score improvement. When you reach the 4th level, and again at 8th, 12th, 16th, and 19th, you can increase one ability of your score choice by 2, or you can increase 2 ability scores of your choice by 1. As normal, you can't increase an ability score above 20 using this feature. Extra attack. Beginning at 5th level, you can attack twice instead of once whenever you take the attack action on your turn. Aura of Protection. Starting at the 6th level, whenever you or a friendly creature within 10 feet of you must make a saving throw, the creature gains a bonus to the saving throw equal to your charisma modifier with a minimum bonus of +1. You must be conscious to grant this bonus. At the 18th level, the range of this aura increases to 30 feet. Aura of Courage. Starting at the 10th level, you and friendly creatures within 10 feet of you can't be frightened while you are conscious. At the 18th level, this range of aura increases to 30 feet. Improve Divine Smite. By the 11th level, you are so suffused with righteous might that all your melee weapon strikes carry divine power with them. Whenever you hit a creature with a melee weapon, the creature takes an extra 1d8 radiant damage. Cleansing Touch. Beginning at the 14th level, you can use your action to end one spell on yourself or one willing creature that you touch. You can use this feature a number of times equal to your charisma modifier, a minimum of once. You regain expended uses when you finish a long rest. And I am going to wait on Sacred Oaths to the next video so that these don't run too long. I hope you enjoyed me tripping violently over myself today, because it was not great. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, or follow, and as always, keep playing.